Okay, so this problem says we're supposed to simplify the polynomial and write it with descending powers of the variable. Give the degree of the polynomial and tell whether it's a monomial, binomial, trinomial, or none of these. So there's about 4 things that we're doing here. One, we have to simplify. 2, write it with descending powers of the variable. 3, give the degree of the polynomial. And then 4, tell whether it's a monomial, binomial, trinomial, or none of these. Okay, so we'll start with number 1. We need to simplify the polynomial. When they're saying simplify, you're looking for like terms. Like terms are these pieces that are being added together. So we'll underline each of them. Added or subtracted is fine. But they have to have the same variable and the same exponent. So the variable is the letter, and the exponent is the power, the little number up to the right of your variable. We don't really care about the number that's in front. Okay? So we're looking, do we have any that have the same variable and the same exponent? We do have a couple. So this one, we'll underline it in red or in green here, has a y to the 5th. This one also has a y to the 5th. Okay, so those two are like terms. And we have another pair also. We're going to underline those in blue. So the ones that have the y to the 4th and this y to the 4th, those are also like terms. Okay, this 9y, it doesn't have any like terms, so we're just going to have to leave it. The ones that do have like terms, we are going to combine them, meaning add them together. So first of all, we want to remember that if there's no number in front here, it's a 1. So the two that we underlined in green, that's a negative 7y to the 5th plus a negative 1y to the 5th, which equals negative 8y to the 5th. So when you're combining them, you're just adding their coefficients, those numbers in front, but you don't change the exponent. Okay, it stays y to the 5th. Okay, the next one, the blue ones, we have a negative 8y to the 4th, and then plus, remember this is a 1y to the 4th, so negative 8 plus 1 is negative 7y to the 4th. Again, just add the coefficients, don't change their exponents. And then at the end we have the plus 9y. Okay, so we've done number 1. We've simplified it. Second thing is we need to make sure that it's written with descending powers of the variable. So if you look at each of the exponents, the 5, the 4, and this one is actually a 1, they just don't write it. We want to make sure those are in descending order, and they are. So we actually have already done number 2. Okay, if they weren't, then we would need to rearrange the terms a little bit. So we might have to put this blue term up in front of the green one in order to make them in descending powers. But this is already done. So third one, give the degree of the polynomial. So the degree, you look at the exponents of each of the terms. So this first one we said was, or the last one here is 1. This one is 4. This one is 5. And the highest exponent is the degree. So for our polynomial, its degree is 5, because that's the highest exponent we have. So that's the third question we've answered. And then the fourth one says, tell whether it's a monomial, binomial, trinomial, or none of these. These words are telling you how many terms are in your polynomial. Terms are the pieces that are being added together. And you always answer that question from the simplified one. So that's this one. And we're looking at the pieces. So we have 1, 2, 3 pieces. Monomial means 1. Binomial means 2. Trinomial means 3. So ours is a trinomial. And for the none of these option, it's if you have more than 3. So if you had 4 terms, 4 pieces added together, that would be when you'd say none of these. But ours is degree 5 and it is a trinomial.